it. The tinny can't fit any more stuff in it. What have we got today? We've got a little bit of bait, we've got some soft baits, we've got some squid jigs, we've got a little bit of everything, and we don't really have a plan. We've got no fish finder and no particular place to be, so we're just going to cruise and see what we can find. Let's go! Looks pretty mixed today. Feeling good about this one. Alright, you can hop on. First fish of the day, he's come along and grabbed the soft bait. Doesn't feel very snappery actually. Might be a gurnard or something a bit different. Should be amazing. I've been wrong a lot lately. I'm still hoping that I can catch something other than a snapper. He comes. What is it?
I see snapper.
It looks like a snapper to me. He's foul, that's why he felt funny. He's quite a good sized panny. He'll go in the bin on the ice today because we need a few for dinner. But he's accidentally got himself foul hooked on that beautiful softie. Right up in those shallows there. That's come and smashed the soft bait in the foul there too. First cast in the shallows. That's good. Got him out in the foul. He's coming up. He's a good fish. For sure. Soft bait, smashed. It's like a mango-y colour, green and orange. I'll have to check on the packet what that colour's called, but what a beautiful fish. Smash the softie. What a great fish. Get this fella on the ice and get another cast in there quickly. It could be full of them in here. Bad. Come snuck up and smacked it in the shallows. Another nice little fish. Yep. It's a good fish too. Oh, it's huge. That's huge. Over there, look at that! It's amazing! I don't know how I'm going to keep that out of the foul. You see him over there every now and then. Silver flash. What a fish! Woo! Got him! Holy moly! Fishing in super clear water here. I mean, it's got to only be about 4 or 5 metres deep. We can literally see the bottom. And every now and then one of these big snappers coming along and smacking the soft baits. Awesome stuff. Right, let's get a look at this fella. How's that, guys? On the caipirinha flavour. What a beautiful fish. I've pulled him out of about 4 or 5 metres of water right here, right next to us. How good is that? Woohoo! Beautiful fish. pretty amazing that that one didn't get stuck in the rocks. So shallow here. Moving along the coast here, and I'm looking for these little gutters in between these big patches of foul. So you can see down in front of us on the left, we've got a rock sticking out of the water. And I don't know if you guys can make out the dark patches, but there's a big dark patch just behind us and out the other side there. So I'm going to fire the soft bait in close into the shallows, into that nice light patch where it's nice and open, and then work it back towards the boat. A lot of those really big fish are tucked right up in those little gutters, right up hard against the coast. So let's see if we can get your fish. Right up in the shallows. Cool. You said there'd be one in there, eh, Jude?
Yeah.
You're right. Another good one. So that's my third good snapper on that colour. It's going really well for me today. Awesome. Slaying it. They know my plan. I'm using the sandwich to try and lure the snapper. Now, smaller fish, right up in the wash. It was almost on that rock that's next to us, this little fella. Right, he's well under, so we'll pop him back in. Go back and get massive, mate. Tell your friends. Got to try the cave.
Yeah.
Got to have at least one cast into a cave. Look at that, just into the mouth of it there. Yeah, I might actually do that. Might put the squid jig in there quickly since Juliana said it. She could be right. Found one. Yeehaw! I knew they'd be in this bait. I caught one here a long time ago. I shot one here when I was spearfishing a long time ago, and I had a feeling we might find them here. And sure enough, my first cast into this little spot, I've found one. Now I'll just try and land him without too much drama. He's a good one. Got him. For the Yankee stuff. We survived.
Yeah.
Look at that. Woohoo! We got one. What an absolute beauty. We got squid. I'm so stoked we found some. How good's that? So we got snapper and squid for dinner. I've been searching around some deeper fowl today, seeing if I could find squid out there. And I sort of had no luck, so I came back into what I know better, which is this long, shallow, sort of scattered fowl. And it seems to always work pretty well for me, and it's turned up 2 awesome squid. Hopefully we can find a couple more. Right, will you catch one squid? Oh yes, there he is. We're on. I saw him coming from out the back there too. I had a feeling this is a really big one. Oh, it's a goodie, I can see him. Yoo-hoo! Squidding! Oh yes! I had a feeling there'd be more in there. Here it comes. Look at that. There's my net. We've got him. Oi! Inked. Woo! He had a real good go at inking me. So this one here's a real beauty. That's a really big one. I imagine that one's, whoa! I imagine that one's a big male. Whoa! What a beautiful squid. Right, I'm going to get him on the ice and see if we can find some more in there. There's like 4 of them there. I've got a big one. Look, there's more of them right there. I can see the other one that I didn't hook just behind it. Well, I can see the one that I didn't hook, he's sneaking back off to the shallows. So I've got this one. There's another one at the back. This one's only hooked by those long legs that are never good. Oh, bastards. He came back for it, eh? Cracked it. Another absolute beast. Look at that, you guys. He's another donkey. Check out that beauty. Right, let's see if we can get some more out of there. I'm going to back into that gap. It's almost dead low tide. I have most of my squidding luck around low tide, but we sort of decided to have a bit of a break from the snapper fishing because it goes a bit quiet over the slack tide, and do a bit of squidding, and it's working out very well. I'm getting covered in ink, and we've got five really good ones. Stoked. It's all in brand new places. We've never fished any of these places before, and we're relying on just finding good ground and doing a lot of drifting and covering as much ground as we can. We're really just guessing, so working with things like good structure, good foul on the bottom, and trying to work depths that we know how to work. And for me, that's usually the shallow stuff. I don't think that's a carwai. I think that's a big snapper. That's not a carwai. I was trying to catch a carwai for bait, so I chucked the soft bait out and I thought that should work. The only problem is there seems to be snapper everywhere. It feels like a reasonably good fish too. It is, it's a solid, it's a good panny. Look at this. You're not a carwai. It doesn't look like a carwai at all. I'll have to sort that out. Well, that's my carwai. That's what I want. That's what I wanted to catch, a fresh carwai. That's what I tried to catch last time and that pesky snapper got in the way. This is what I want. Come here, mate, don't do that.
Wow.
Fresh kahawai. That's what I wanted for some big baits. So I'm pretty happy to have that. Now that there is my kind of bait. So that's the kahawai that I've just caught, and I've just cut a nice big piece, and it's going out on the 7-bar rogue, which usually I'd use a little bit bigger, but it'll go out on the 7-bar rogue, and I'll put another slab on the big rod very shortly. So I've got a 10-bar row and an 8-bar row. So I've got a 10-bar row C-point suicide hook that's going through twice. Okay, and make sure there's no scales on the point, so whip those off. And then the 8-bar row is just as a keeper. but it often catches the fish too. Oh, getting hit on the one behind me, but that's going through there just once. Okay, so one barb out that side and one barb out the other. Beautiful big fresh bait. We'll pop that out the back for a carwine. For a snapper. We'll pop that out the back and hopefully we can catch a snapper. Got a feeling I'm going to catch a massive fish at this spot. We've only been here for a few minutes and it just seems like there's, oh, it dropped it. But it just seems like there's a lot of fish. I found this really cool weed edge along here. I feel like it's going to turn up a monster. Let's see what we can do. Two big fish together in two different rigs. Crazy. I've made a mess, alright. Oh, there's another fish due. You're not going to believe this, but there's a fish down here. Fish number 3. That's ridiculous. So we got 3 fish all at once, all big panty snapper, and they've made a whore of a mess of my 2 lines because I did not expect 3 fish all at once. So I've got a little bit of untangling to do after that, but these fish are pretty hungry and they're down there. Bit of a tangle. I hate untangling braid. Look at that. That's an edible piece of, like, you could eat that. I'm tempted to eat that just to show you fellas, but that's beautiful fresh bait. Let's bang that out and see if a snapper likes it as much as I do. Absolutely beautiful bait. Super shallow. Look, he's right on the surface. It's another good fish. That's a seriously good fish right in the shallows. They don't nibble here. Pretty cool though, eh? They don't nibble at this spot, they just eat it, which is pretty cool. I'm just hoping a really big one turns up and does the same thing. This definitely has the potential. Oh, yeah. Got him. Gentle as. Alright, big bait right up in the shallows. It's on it, brother. Oh. A nice panty. Oh, there he is. Woohoo! How's that? Now he's come along and he's sucked up a whole trevally skin. So I keep all the scraps from when I do my filleting, and actually just use the whole piece of the skin for bait. And he's come along and sucked up the whole skin. Beautiful fish. Not bad at all. The old trevally skin. So the old fish waste doing full circle and turning into another dinner. Awesome. So I caught that last big snapper on this piece of trevally skin, and I've pretty much got the whole thing back, so I'm going to pop it back down. I'm pretty sure I can catch another snapper on that. Good old bit of skin. Yeah. Oh, he dropped it. He got off. Look at me. It was him though. It's the donkey. Big rough bait. Now, if a big snapper doesn't eat that, I'll be surprised. Right up in those shallows. That's the one. Lucky last bait. The old lucky last bait trick. Oh, it's a good fish. I saw him like pick it up. So right up in the shallows. That is a big piece of trevally skin. It's a very big one. Woohoo! Got him. Beautiful fish. Alright, I'll get him out of the net and show you guys what we got. There he is, you guys. Fish of the day. Absolutely beautiful snapper. This guy'd go about 11 or 12 pounds, I'd say. And he's just come along and sucked up a big piece of trevally skin. So pretty awesome to have that one, and an awesome way to round out a great day on the water. Hope you guys enjoy this little episode. Yeehaw! Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember to like and subscribe, and check us out on other platforms if you'd like to see more content.